More structures burned in the Dixie Fire, containment reaches 59%. The Dixie Fire grew more than 2,000 acres overnight. As of Tuesday morning, the fire had burned a total of 917,579 acres and is 59% contained. Firefighters confirmed more structures were lost in the Dixie Valley area. Dixie Fire West Zone, the fire continued to burn into the evening and began to moderate after midnight. Smoke settled into the valleys on the northern portion of the fire. Active ground fire was observed throughout the night, with occasional single tree torching. Heavy down fuels actively consumed throughout the night. Crews will continue to complete line in steep and rugged terrain in the wilderness of Lassen National Volcanic Park using all firefighting strategies available. Resources continue to establish direct and indirect containment lines south of Old Station utilizing lines created by the Reading incident. Resources continue to establish containment lines to hold HWY 44 and monitor for spots across the highway, while protecting critical fiber optic cable. Crews are completing contingency lines both north and south of Janesville and Milford while monitoring for the predicted wind event today. Crews are providing structure defense while ensuring firefighter safety. The high-pressure weather system will begin to weaken today with humidity remaining low and temperatures cooling slightly. Temperatures will be 83 to 91 degrees during the day. Humidity will be 8 to 12% with southwest winds up to 5 to 10 miles per hour and gusts up to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Northern California remains under a fuels and fire advisory. Active fire behavior is due to hot and dry weather. Several evacuation orders have been reduced to warnings and many warnings have been lifted, allowing some residents to return to their homes and businesses. Residents are encouraged to stay vigilant and to monitor evacuation information and road closures, including social media and local law enforcement websites for the most current information. Residents will see smoke coming from trees and stumps for days following their return. Proceed with caution because burned-out areas may have unseen hazards. Residents are encouraged to call 911 if they are concerned about any active flames near their homes or businesses. Damage assessment remains ongoing. The change in the count of threatened structures in the update is due to new evacuation warnings in Lassen, Plumas and Shasta County. Dixie Fire East Zone, firefighters expect hot daytime temperatures to continue for at least the next several days, with lighter southwest and westerly winds tomorrow and only a slight increase in humidity. The forest is extremely dry, and the widespread fuel beds are quite receptive to sparks. The Dixie Fire spreads by spotting, trees torch out in the heat of the day, and airborne embers settle on dry receptive fuels, causing the fire to jump containment lines. Firefighters expect moderate to active fire behavior today, because of southwest winds in the middle of the day. More than 500 fresh firefighters joined the fight yesterday. Yesterday and overnight, most of the fire perimeter remained quiet and cool, with firefighters patrolling, monitoring, and mopping up lingering heat with water. However, the far eastern and southeastern parts of the fire remain active today. Yesterday evening, fire crossed Highway 395 south of Milford and east of the escarpment, closing the highway for a little while. Crews from the West Zone were able to quickly catch the small spot fire on the east side of the highway. Hotshot crews are working with West Zone resources to construct direct containment line on the northern flank of the fire near Highway 395. Hand crews and heavy equipment were successful building containment ENS and keeping the fire from progressing southward in the Horton Ridge, Dixie Valley, and Dixie Mountain areas. Crews also improved contingency dozer lines located near Dada Canyon and along the Beckworth/Genesee Road. Fire continues to burn in very steep terrain of the Devil's Punch Bowl south of Taylorsville, and crews are monitoring it closely, using helicopters to keep it in place and cool it down. Crews used water to mop up all the heat within 100 feet around homes in Genesee Valley, and continue to patrol and monitor the area. Unburned pockets in the interior of the fire will continue to burn out and produce smoke during the heat of the day.